Thank you. President Trump did expand biometrics collection to include DNA testing pilot program and fingerprinted children under the age of 14 to crack down on child smuggling and migrants posing as fake families. Now, I hear a lot of rhetoric saying that it was wrong for people to separate children, but I, as a Hispanic woman and a veteran, think that it is the right thing to do to separate children until you can biologically confirm that they are not being handed over into the hands of traffickers, and it is grossly irresponsible to hand those children that we might not have any idea if they're actually biologically related. Chief Maudlin, would you agree that you would rather have a child to be confirmed to be a known family member than release them into the hands of a trafficker?
Thanks, ma'am. So I would agree. Anything that helps us determine the actual familial bond is positive.
Okay, so with my follow-up question on this one, are children currently having their biometric data being collected under this administration?
It depends on the age of the children, but 14 and above, they are, as I testified to earlier in Tucson sector, the vast majority are 17-year-old Guatemalan males. It's fairly rare to see young unaccompanied females in Tucson.
Are you able to collect at every sector in every section of the border?
I can't speak for the other sectors, ma'am, but
we do the same in our GV.
Okay. I would just like to also ask one more thing. A large part of your job is engaging in catching those that are engaging in human smuggling and trafficking. Do you believe that with more funding that you could do your job better?
Ma'am, I absolutely believe more funding, we can do our own job, we can do our job better, absolutely.
Ma'am?
I agree the same, ma'am.
Okay, I just want to close out with this because I know that we're limited on time here. For any member of this House of Representatives advocating to defund Border Patrol and ICE, not only are you complicit in engaging in aiding and abetting traffickers, but you are hurting minority children at that. And with my final question, can you please tell me, are a majority of Border Patrol agents white or Hispanic?
Ma'am, my understanding is the majority of Border Patrol agents are Hispanic. And as I've stated earlier, most of them are either first-generation migrants or migrants themselves.
I will close with this. Clearly, we don't have a white supremacy history in this country. Clearly, it's an illegal immigration one. I thank you guys for your service, and please tell your counterparts, God bless them. Thank you.
Anna Paulina Luna exposing the truths and laying down the facts as usual, the facts that the mainstream media and the Democrats don't want to talk about because it disproves their narrative. And kudos to this brave United States Border Patrol agent who came to Capitol Hill and testified the truth that, again, the Democrats don't want him to say. But the truth is that the majority of United States Border Patrol agents who are on the front lines of Joe Biden's border crisis and are suffering from it every single day because they are now wildly understaffed and Joe Biden has implemented policies that make their jobs harder every day are Hispanic Americans. They themselves, as this fine gentleman testified, are immigrants to this nation themselves, or first-generation Americans. And so it's not a white supremacy tactic to build a border wall. It's not racist to want strong borders and law and order. It's not racist to know who comes into this country. I don't care if you're white trying to illegally cross. We have laws. And you can't just come here illegally and expect to live here. That's not what this nation was founded on. That's not what it's built on. And it's a shame for all of the thousands of immigrants who come here every year legally and lawfully, pay their dues, do their paperwork, wait their turn, because they love this country and they respect it and they want to serve it. Now that system has been completely obliterated because of Biden's regime. And if you try and say you want to fix it, oh, you're a racist, even though those suffering on the front lines are majority Hispanic Americans themselves. Hypocrisy never ends.